Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly celebrity reading. This is for Justin and Hailey Bieber. This has been requested multiple times, and as you know, all my celebrity readings are based on subscriber requests. Now, what was I going to say? Well, what I do is for my readings, I do a brief overview of their birth charts, okay? Now, this is a relationship reading for Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. And I'm just going to spend literally 20 seconds because Justin Bieber, hey, listen, he's a Pisces. His rising's in Scorpio. Listen, it's a lot of water. He has a lot of Aquarius in him too, but listen, he has a stellium in Pisces. Sun is in Pisces. Venus is in Pisces. His Saturn is in Pisces. Okay? And then with Scorpio, he has a lot of Scorpio in him too. All right? Jupiter in Scorpio, Pluto in Scorpio, his north nodes in Scorpio, and as I said, his rising in Scorpio. What does that mean? It means that he's had a really good year. And it's just, oh man. In terms of love, for sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Really good year for love for him. Really good love for him personally, personal development. Now, with Hailey, oh, one other thing Saturn in Pisces. Starting next year, he's going to go through some major life lessons. We're going to see a lot of, I guess, growing up, right? With Saturn being the planet of karma, planet of life lessons, entering Pisces next year. Now, Hailey, her chart, nothing really crazy with hers other than she has a stellium in Sagittarius. So we know she's really fun. We know that she is uh, probably really funny too. With the placements of her Sagittarius, she might be like a really funny person too. Listen, she also had, if you think about Jupiter and Aries right now, it's all about love for her. So their love is strengthening, okay? Hailey and Justin, like astrologically, but we'll see what's going on with them with their reading. Let's go ahead and get started. I've given this a really good shuffle. Again, this is a reading for Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. Okay, now I use a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading with me, you know where to find me. Secondly, as I mentioned, I only do the readings based on subscriber requests. If you want me to read celebrity reading, throw them in the comments. And lastly, I don't. If you watch my celebrity readings, you know that I don't Google any of these people. I don't want to be biased in my readings, and I don't want to be emotionally attached to the readings. I, you know that I'm not into pop culture. I actually have no idea. I didn't know who Hailey Bieber was until I found out that recently she's Alec Baldwin's daughter. Okay, and Justin, and obviously Justin Bieber is a singer, and I don't know what is Haley. I think Haley Baldwin's, and I don't know what she does, but anyway, I don't know anything about their personal lives or pop culture. So let's go ahead and get started with their reading. Everybody who are friends with or fans of theirs will be delighted with this. This is a great reading. Okay, so Judgment. All right. So they came, their relationship. They had some sort of moment of clarity recently. All right. There could have been something that happened with either Justin or Hailey where they were really there for each other. And there could have been some sort of incident where it brought this new sense of clarity, kind of like an awakening. So when you look at the Judgment card, this is right before the world, right before the end of the cycle. All right. So we all have to go through this. Now you can see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet and the dead are rising. The dead are gray, gray representing wisdom. You need to hear the blow of the trumpet, okay? When you move forward, you have to have this spiritual awakening that's part of the life process, all right? And so, one thing that if you watch my readings, sound is so important. The only card in tarot that actually has a connotation to sound. If you think about sound, let's go back, all right, to the beginning of humankind from You know, you can think of any moment in history. Gregorian chanting, Native American drum beats, even gospel choir, right? Sound, it's healing, all right? It's part of that awakening. They're coming out of that. When I said earlier they're strengthening their relationship based on the placements of their chart astrologically, affirmation right here, baby. This is huge. Okay, so they're moving forward with this newfound awareness. Okay, it just makes them stronger now. They got the Six of Cups in the heart of their spread. Okay, so Six of Cups, heart of the tree of life. Okay, this is a very sweet card. This is a very gentle card. This is a very kind card about sharing, card about, look at the houses. Okay, there's no other card in tarot where the houses are this big. All right, what does that mean? A lot of security, a lot of comfort. Okay, this is really good. This is what they're going through right now. They're having that sense of comfort with each other, their relationship. I don't think that there's anything happening where they're going to split or anything like that. This is really, really good. Okay. Also, there is something in terms of, I think that there's something that they may have thought of from the past that really brought them to this moment. I think they may have moments in their relationship where they talk about things like, oh, you remember that time that we did this? Or do you remember that time this happened? And I think that really helps strengthen their relationship, those moments of nostalgia. Okay, now they did get the Nine of Pentacles, all right, in their challenge area. Okay, so less focus on the material goods. Let's put more focus on this harmony and this relationship and this stability. They don't need, listen, obviously they're rich. Obviously they have a lot of abundance in their lives. But if there's anything in terms of this entire spread that's happening, they really don't need to put a lot of focus on that. All right. They can also think about bringing other people into their network, into their circle. Okay. And the only reason I say that is because especially with Justin Bieber's chart, there is a tendency for him to have, let's just say, like, keeping people at arm's length sometimes if you're not within their, you're the inner circle. Okay, I can obviously see the fact that they're celebrities and they have to be protective and all that, but letting a couple other people in, because this really is a card of abundance, but it's ruled by Venus too. Okay, a lot of abundance here. This is love, money, right? Beauty, all of that, all those things that we desire. Very earthbound, a lot of financial success here. But because it is in their challenge area, especially challenging their Six of Cups, the main energy that I'm getting is there's like a disconnect with that, and they have to kind of merge the two. So again, more focus on that comfort and security and their relationship, less on like the material items. Now, look at this. They got the Two of Cups. All right. So they're thinking of love. They're thinking of you know, this is a card very synergetic to becoming one. This is like soulmate energy, twin flame energy. This is really great. This is, you know, in the crown. This is so good because it's also just more affirmation. Things are going really, 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 really well. And I think they know that. And I think they're happy about that as well. Now, they did get death. Okay? So, listen. Came in the root of their spread. So, here's the interesting thing. Death, I don't want you to be afraid of this card. It's actually one of my best. It's one of the best cards. It's one of my favorite cards. Death. It's not literal death. Death here. It is literally transformation. Okay? It's literally just like ending one cycle, moving on to the next. So they're entering a new phase in their relationship. All right? And look, in the horizon, you can see the sun, right? Sun promising joy, abundance. It's such a strong symbol, not only in tarot, but in the world, right? You, me, everyone, the billions of people, animals, everything on this planet, we're all alive because of the sun. All right, you can see that there's a dead king, common people. Listen, death happens to everyone. What is death? death is nothing but a point in time. All right. So that's really interesting because I think there's going to be something next. I think there's going to be something coming up. They're just going to have to watch out. They did get the Five of Swords. There could be something that's like blocking this new transformation. And it could be something that, the Five of Swords is more listen, all it is saying just choose your battles wisely, okay? And so it's kind of a heads up. Listen, things are really good. If there are, I guess, like haters out there, listen, this is all about self dignity, all right? This is all about being the better person in a situation where there is a challenging moment, okay? And so that could be the only thing that gets in the way of this, evolution of their relationship is any sort of challenge where this is something that is not even worth the battle. All right, sometimes when we have these challenges, we can end up losing more than the losers did. Okay, if we don't approach these challenges with great intentions, knowing that we have to come out not only the better person but better version of ourselves. All right. So it could also, I am getting there is something that could be some sort of, there could be some sort of, not seeing eye to eye as they go through this next chapter. They could be wanting two different things as well. Okay. But in the end, listen, yeah, they did get the Ace of Swords clarifying that they're going to be fine. This is all about breakthrough, mental breakthrough. Man, their relationship is really good right now. Okay? That is the energy that I'm getting. This is all about having a breakthrough and a victorious one, too. You see the laurel wreath and the crown. All right? So, really happy for them. And further confirmation, their future. Six of Wands. Okay? This is all about victory. This is all about success. This is all about public recognition, all right? So there could be something that happens that is, we're going to hear something new in their relationship, okay? Something new, all right? Because that's confirmed by, clarified by the Page of Wands, the newbie, the dreamer, okay? This is very new energy. Pages are a little complex, right? But this page, I love this page. Listen, I call him the dreamer because think of that person who is so compelled by this new idea or this new passion or this new maybe like work opportunity, job opportunity, so compelled by the wand, right? And it's like that type of person who lives in the middle of nowhere in the US who moves to Hollywood to become like the big star or whatever. Anyway, it's kind of like, when you think of the dreamer, you think of that dreamer who really wants his, dreams to come true and to manifest. But there is something new because it is coming after the victory card. And not when I say victory, a lot of public recognition, okay? A lot of public recognition. The page also represents the messenger. We're going to hear something new, okay? We're going to hear an announcement from them soon. All right, so let's go ahead and look at their stuff. Now, again, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It does really help my channel grow, and I do a weekly reading every week for a celebrity based on your request, but I also do weekly readings for all 12 signs and monthly readings for all 12 signs. If you're interested in seeing what's up for you, you can check those out. Now, listen, they also got another 5 here. Interesting. They got the 5 of Wands. So again, what I said earlier, my advice, listen, any challenge comes up, if you're not seeing eye to eye, if you are in a situation where there's a lot of different voices at play, there's a lot of different ideas and opinions, and it's just there might be a little like bumping heads, and again, not even worth your time. You can see in this card, actually, these 5 people who are fighting, they're literally just swinging their wands in the air. They're not even hitting each other. That's how insignificant this argument is. That's how much it's saying. not even worth their time. Be that stronger person and say, guys, we're not moving anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. All right. We need to stop this. We need to stop this arguing. Whatever it is, it needs to just, yeah, Knight of Cups. It's going to be something with, something, listen, Knight of Cups is known as the, kind of like the Prince Charming, right? The knight in shining armor. You know, Cups is all about emotions and love. But the stronger energy I'm getting here, especially because of this reading and the messages that's coming through, you can also see he has the wings of imagination on his helmet. He also has the wings of imagination of his shoes. So it's not only romance related, it's related to our passions, what we're passionate about, being in pursuit of what we love to do. So there could be something in terms of that happening. Just listen, if there was any advice I was giving them in terms of their relationship, there could be something that is, there could be some disagreements. Let's keep it at that. There could be some disagreements on it in sort of some sort of pursuit for something. Yeah, but it's, you know, clarified again, Eight of Cups. They're good. They're going to move away from it. This is all about walking away from, listen, you can see the man walking away in the night. And this is a big walking away moment, all right? You see the moon, but it's not even a moon. That's an eclipse. This is like eclipse energy here, but he's so passionate. He has the power to move forward from it. Whether it was something actually good for you too, okay? Listen, sometimes we have to move away from things that are good for us. And because we know something's better, okay? And so I think that it is something where there is something going on here that is not seeing eye to eye, maybe a little bit of argument. Someone's got to like stand up and say, hey, we can't do this, all right? No more arguing. Let's see eye to eye. Let's do this together. And then the Knight of Cups energy going toward it, all right? The passionate thing, but also leaving something behind too, all right? Y'all know their relationship better than me. Listen, they got another 6, okay? This is insane. This is great. Six of Pentacles here, okay? So they could be in a situation where they're in a giving mood. They're going to share the wealth. This is all about, like, again, remember, 6 is harmony here. This is a beautiful card. You can see this guy very altruistic, very just like looking out for the needy, right? So there could be, and that came up in their external factors area, which is, interestingly, 8 of Swords. Clarifying that. All right, so there could be something happening that is going to help balance them out in terms of knowing the difference between, knowing the balance between giving and receiving, okay? There is some sort of imbalance, but that's going to come through. That's going to come help balance that out. Whether they receive that news or whether they're the ones who start becoming a little bit more giving toward the world, all right? In terms of even sharing news, right? But again, this is really weird because it was I clarified that and they got the 8 of Swords. So it could be something that where they were, it's almost like a release, okay? You think about the 8 of Swords. Look at her. Come on. Blindfolded, bound, literally out of touch. I mean, literally out of touch, right? She's bound up. Muddled clarity. You can see the mud in the water down there. Also, she believes that she's built a fortress where, in fact, she's built a prison, okay? Now, here's the thing. I really think it's something that's going to liberate them, okay? I think that this is something where they felt like they were, okay. Now, the Devil. This is getting more complicated as I go, okay? So, I think there is going to be a moment, the Devil, listen, look at him. He's mocking the Hierophant, look at his posture. Interestingly, if you look at the two couple here, the ones that are chained up, who do they remind you of? the 2 from the Lovers card. Okay? So, what message I'm getting, all right, from this, I think it's more of a liberation. I think that there is going to be something that they're going to have to let go, some sort of pattern, bad behavior, something that, it is a card of addictions, it is a card of vices, but also it is something that doesn't serve them well. And I think that it is going to be this liberating moment for them. And I think a lot of it's mental too. I think both of them feel maybe trapped and isolated. And I mean, this is the victim card, but then you put it next to the devil, all right? I think it is something that they could have been actually forced into. I think there is a lot of pressure from the public, maybe, or maybe from their family. I don't know what it is. At the end of the day, though, King of Wands, okay? So, honestly, they're getting a lot of their power back by going through this process, all right? All they have to do is take off that blindfold. When they take off that blindfold, when they free themselves from, all these mental restraints, right? Confronted by the devil, okay? This is saying they have to get rid of all these bad behaviors, bad patterns, even the way they think about things that are just holding them back, not serving them well. But at the end of the day, clarified, King of Wands, okay? King of Wands energy is huge. This is very, like, honestly, he is so full of life, all right? Also, I call him the Steve Jobs of the tarot deck because he is, like, the entrepreneur, okay? So, listen, I think that there is going to be someone that does come in that helps them in some way. I think that there's a lot of, like, help energy in their external factors area. There's almost like a tug of war as well. There's this huge tug of war going on. But at the end of it, King of Wands is great energy. All right? King of Wands he is the like most vibrant. Like if you think about it, all the kings, he's the king who's sort of like, wait, what? I'm king? He's like that kind of energy. But then when he gets in that throne, he kills it, right? He's amazing. Amazing at what he does. Very inspirational. People look up to him. People admire him. Very fiery energy. Gets the job done. Okay? Wands, remember, enterprise, career, work. So, that said, let's keep moving along. They did get the 10 of Cups. Okay? So, listen. They're, all they want is a happy relationship. Okay? All they want is this happy relationship. They want some spiritual enlightenment. That's really all they want. All right. They could want a family too. Oh gosh. Clarified. They got the sun. Okay. Listen. They could, yeah. They could want a family. Listen. I'm going to keep going because this is the longest reading I've ever done. 2 of Wands here. So, listen. This is their final outcome card. Okay. They're planning. They're planning, okay? Whatever it is that they're planning, and again, there's a lot happening here, all right? Really good relationship energy, really good victory in the end. There is this transformation that they really want to go through. They want to go through this next stage in their relationship. They want to take it to the next level, all right? There is going to be something new that they're going to announce, okay? Clear as day here. Clear as day. Something really good publicly. All right? They're going to get that public attention for it. But remember, planning. They're in their planning mode. I don't think they're going to pull the trigger just yet, but clarified. Knight of Swords. All right? So I think they're eager to. All right? I think they're eager to move forward, but they're doing everything right. They're doing everything right. There is a little bit of conflict, with the 2 5s, but again, there's nothing that's going to hold them back. I mean, they got the breakthrough. They're moving forward. It is just here in this row, in the external factors, as you can see, they have the 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Wands, okay? And so there is going to be some sort of I really think that they feel like there's I really think they feel, in a sense, trapped. I don't know if they feel cornered in some way in their relationship, whether it is like the public eye or again like their family or even their friends or whatever it is. But there is something that they're gonna have to let go, and I think they're gonna do it. Okay, and I honestly think that it is. I don't think it's anything that they do. I think it's the way they think. I think there's a certain pattern that doesn't serve them well, the way that they think, okay? But in the end, remember, they got the King of Wands, okay? Listen, something new. There's something new. They're planning for something right now. And I think they really want to tell the world. Okay. So, there is your reading for Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. That was a long one. Sorry. I try not to get too long on these readings because they just go on forever. So thanks again for tuning in. And if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. As always, leave comments and let me know who you want me to read next. And I will do so. I'll add them to my list. Thanks again. Bye bye.